Okay, so we're taking a look at some Python loops. So let's just have a look and see what happens here. I've got a couple here prepped, but we'll just take a look at the first one. So for I in range 1 to 5, print I. So let's run it here. Okay, we get 1, 2, 3, 4. So it starts at 1, prints 1, and goes up as far as 5, but doesn't print it. And just if you want to play with this, you can say like for, uh, caret in range 1 to 5, print caret. I is just our variable we're naming here. It'll just print whatever you call it. So you can give this a specific name if you're like, oh, print test and print test, and it'll work like that as well. Most common one you'll see in a lot of codes is I or X. So I will use I and X for here. So obviously, if you don't have, if you just say this here, it'll break because it'll say test has not been defined. So print I. Great. So taking a look at our second type of loop, very similar. I'll leave them both open this time. So here, don't forget to indent after a 4, but if I run this now, I get a little update because for some reason it felt the urge to update. But if we take a look, the difference here, one of these I've put 1 to 5, and this one I've just put in range 5. So the first one is printing 1 to 4. We'd seen that before. The next one is printing in range 5. And you'll notice it actually starts counting at 0. And this is a common thing for Python and lots of coding is that they start counting it. There's a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you want to start at a specific number, make sure to put in a min basically. But this will bring you up to the max value, so up to 5. But what it's actually doing is including 0. Okay, cool. So that's the first two kind of your basic loops. Let's have a look at two more here. So you've got for I in range 1, 10, 3. So we've got now a third number here. And you'll notice what it does is it starts at 1 and it counts up 3 this time to 4 to 7. It won't write 10. Now, if I put in 11, it will because it'll go up to 11. So if we just run that again, 1, 4, 7, 10. Okay, so you can get it to count up in specific numbers by changing the end number there, the third uh, number. If we take a look at the next one, it's a very similar example, but this time I've started with 10. I'm going to 1 and I've put minus 4. So as you can guess, it's going to drop by minus 4 until it gets as far as 1. Finally, as well, you don't just have to use it for numbers. It can be also used uh, for strings like this. So I've got the word banana, and what I wanted to do is to print every part of banana. So it'll print the BANANA. I can't spell banana. Just to be aware, if you get rid of this, it will give you a error because banana is not defined. It's looking for something defined. So make sure to have your semicolons like that, semicolons, quotation marks like that. Okay. So that is just a basic through of basic loops and how to just basically get them running. Enjoy.